Alright everybody, today I'm going to be taking you on a trip of the path I normally take to get our drinking water. When we first moved here, it was the path I took to get all our water. I carried about 4 gallons in a backpack sprayer on my back. Carried 2 gallons of water in each hand. Just to kind of get the daily water situation taken care of. And this is the way it goes. Essentially, this is from the trailhead here. This path, another one of many paths cut in by the loggers who are responsible for me not having that many large trees. But they did save me a few. This here, coming up on the back side of the original cabin, which we called it. It's a plastic shed. If you watch some of my earlier videos, you'll recognize this is the first official place I had to stay. First place before then was the box that that shed came in. Now we go down here. It's quite a bit of a grade here. You can do it without a stick or any sort of a walking assistance, but you know, you're at a bit of an angle walking down this hill here. There's the road that I live on right there. This tree here just came down a couple days ago. I had to move it a little bit out of the path. This one's gonna have to come down soon. Here is the grandfather of the property. Just an ancient old tree. He's got plants growing on his dead limbs, but his live limbs still go a ways up. Huge tree. Here is my favorite holly bush on the property. It's grown kind of strange, trying to find the light through the forest. But I've cut aside quite a bit of stuff from it, and it's really growing pretty good. Here's the second part of the spring. If you can see that, there's some water down there. It comes from a little hole right there in the middle of the green. From there, it's underground until we'll come meet it up again here a little bit later. Here we come up to one of the landmarks of the trail. It's a V8 Mercury hood. My assumption is that it landed here during a hurricane. But you see the Mercury symbol there, V8. There will be a video of me rescuing this from the woods at some point. See the damage there. So, and there's no other car parts here, so it had to have come from the sky, one would say. Got the twin trees. These are some of our bigger ones, and they just go way up there. Another landmark of the trail here. These are a pair of vines, which, I mean, these are massive vines, and they climb up those two trees up there. Eventually, I'd like to cut them down, but we'll see. They are a landmark after all. The camera does pick up the trail pretty well. Sometimes it's harder to see in person where you're actually supposed to walk. But we pick up this spring once again. It just kind of seeps into the ground over that way, and then it disappears, and then it shows up where I showed you earlier. I do plan on putting a pond in just to kind of have a little extra water reservoir, and just to help the local wildlife. Be nice to have. The spring always seems to run, but it'd be nice to have a little larger reserve for them to look after. We're going uphill again. Some of the butterfly effect. When I started this trail, this log was just across here, and there's tons of brush over the top, along the sides. I started cutting it down, and it became a feeding ground for woodpeckers. It's one of the many things I've done here that I've realized had a big effect on the local ecology. Coming through here, a lot of growth. I try to walk the same path, just trying to preserve as much of it. It absorbs as much water as it provides oxygen, so we got a pile of junk left over, most of it from the old logging company. One of these days I'll get down here and clean that up. And here, ooh, slippery, is the spring. Got a little pump and a battery in there. Feeds out of that bucket there. There's the spring. There's a secondary tributary that I kind of cut in that goes up the hill a little bit. Just gives me a little bit extra water flow. Still just under a gallon per minute, which is what that pump runs at. So I still end up with a limited amount of water flow, because I can't run the pump indefinitely, because the bucket there will dry out. One of these days I'll get a bigger bucket. Now this is another path up to the horses. It's a pretty rough path. I got a rope here that I use to ascend, because it's just too steep. Well, you just fall on your face trying to get up there without it. And the hose runs up there to feed the horse trough. So the horses are fed entirely on the spring water. And I thought my neighbor's done mowing the lawn, but apparently he needs a whole day for it. But this is the area here that I call the Glen of Tranquility. When people aren't mowing their lawns, it's a really nice place to hang out. It's just so quiet and peaceful. It's just so nice. You see a lot of animals down here, turtles. The deer come down here, you'll see their prints. Raccoons, fox. Squirrels, not too many. Lizards, salamanders. Seen a bunch of them. You didn't see that, but I walking through that path, I walked through multiple spider webs. I used to kind of clear them out, but I just they just don't bother anymore. So you see, we're just about at what I call first sunset, when the sun goes behind the hill, and you get a little break from the sun. But this is just the general area here. I spent a lot of hours here pumping water out of that spring to supply the household. But it's nice too, just to you just come down and just enjoy the area. Hope you liked the video. If you want more videos like this, let me know in the comments. If you want different videos, there's a lot of stuff I can show you from the property. So let me know. We'll talk to you later.